Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with another update to the Vacation Family Truckster. And I got some new parts in this week, so I'm going to be doing a little bit more to the interior. So what I've got here are a pair of front bench seats from Hearts Parts Resin, and if you have not bought any of his stuff so far, I highly recommend it. Always comes very clean, fits exactly what it's meant for, and as you can see, a little bit of work, it will fit whatever project you'd like to add it to. A couple of years ago, it was actually his parts that I used for the Beverly Hills Cop Nova build here on this channel. But at any rate, so these started as identical, but you can see carved out a little bit of the back seat and the transmission hump for the front seat, so they will clear their respective areas. And while the seat pattern isn't exact to the movie, I think it's going to be close enough once I add the appropriate model color to it. I'm going to start with a coat of the Dupe Color Red Automotive Primer. That'll be a good base. And now to give it the kind of mottled cloth look, I'm going to do a few really light mist coats with a couple of different colors here. Just really light sprays. And there we go. Yeah. This isn't quite finished. A little bit light there at the seam toward the back of the cushion. So once the paint's fully cured on this, I'll use a little bit of charcoal or pastel to just kind of darken that seam, add a little bit of a shadow to it. Back, you can see a bit more of that pattern. And moving to the front seat, kind of the same thing. Still has a light spot there in the crease, but I'll take care of that little bit of extra weathering. And yeah, overall though, I think that's about what I want. I also started to do a little bit of painting on the body this week. First thing is I painted the headliner. Did that in the same wood deck tan as the door panels. Wanted that to be a consistent interior. And you can see here, that all lines up real nice. I'm going to let this fully cure before I mask it and start painting the outside of the body. Added the window cranks to it. These are some replicas and miniatures window cranks, and they are still my favorite interior detail parts. Just a quick hit with a chrome Gundam marker and they're good to go. I also started on the outside of the body, did my first primer coat and a little bit of sanding here. And you can see a little bit of texture as with any 3D printed part, but not too bad. I think this is just about ready to go. One more shot of primer and then I'll be able to do the light tan for the wood grain and then move on to mask that and get some green on this. Which, by the way, thank you to everyone who left some feedback on the color choice that I was using. I think I will have that refined, and we'll be seeing that hopefully very soon. So that's it for the Truckster this week, but I did want to talk about an NL East coming up next week, and as anybody who's visited my site knows, I am all about the tiny cars. So, starting to pull some stuff together, trying to decide what I want. Got a few options here. Got the Prisoner Lotus Super 7, the Bourne Identity Mini, got the Lupin III Fiat 500, got the Zesaka Subaru 360, and finally the Avengers Lotus Elan. Trying to decide what I want to bring. My wife's vote was for all of them. So, small as they are, they all will fit in one shoebox, so I very well might do that. Next week's video will be coverage of the show. I always get some photos of the main categories, as well as any TV movie cars that I happen to see there. So you can check back next week for that video, and hopefully I will see some of you at the show. Thanks for watching.